On the floor.
Should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Pippen. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant in at the small forward. So it's Atlanta now. Now here's Leonard. James outside. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Curry. Olajuwon with a screen on Durant. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots it up. KD can't get it to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Olajuwon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
LeBron against Pippen. James dishes to Curry. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. KD sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Shaq. 8 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. Leonard kicks to LeBron. Hawks passing it around. They double-team Chamberlain. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Olajuwon passes to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. No block shot. And it's Olajuwon missing. And KD's got the ball here for the Pistons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Outside for Pippen. Here's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Atlanta has possession. 7-point differential. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Durant for 3. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. The shot by KD. No good. Leonard inside. Defended by Durant. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan. So much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
James against Pippen. LeBron dishes to Leonard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
KD against Leonard. Now here's Durant. D right on him. Pulls it up. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. KD's got his second basket. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Detroit up by 2. 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Stephen Curry. LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Olajuwon in at the power forward position. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trailing. Now James. Olajuwon outside. That's to Curry. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Chamberlain. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Leonard, full speed ahead.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pippen kicks to Durant. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Releases. Rebounded by the Hawks. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
James finds Olajuwon. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to James. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Curry against KD. Now Pippen. Back to KD. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And with the feel he has for the defense, Durant able to execute there off the screen.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent. Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Pass to Pippen. There's the three. They grab their own miss to the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Now, here is Chamberlain, defended by Shaq. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Pippen. Durant against James. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Durant, one of the toughest players to defend, especially when he's using that shot fake.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
James, the pass to Curry. And the three off target. Pistons leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside Pippen. Pass to KD. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. And so here's Atlanta. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. The three from LeBron. James cooking from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. With the floater. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
For Detroit, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside Leonard. Chamberlain with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. A terrific shot on a turnaround. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And so is Detroit, going into the break with a 10-point lead. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please. They're thinking about the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Durant. Then it's Pippen, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Durant. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Leonard dishes to Curry. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pippen against LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the 15-footer. LeBron's got 9.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Pippen against Curry. Pass to Durant. Check a screen on Leonard. Inside and stolen by Chamberlain. It's Curry outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons leading by 5. Pippen, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant for 3. There's the triple from Durant.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
James, the pass to Olajuwon. And here is Curry. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Curry against Pippen. Outside Durant from the arc. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Durant deciding where to go with it. They double-team KD. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. KD a screen on Curry. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Hawks. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. KD passes to Pippen. from 11 feet away. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Here's Curry. Nice D from Durant.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points. Chamberlain with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The jump hook and the rejection by Pippen. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons lead by 9. And coming. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Olajuwon is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Curry. And it's LeBron at the 1.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pistons leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Curry. Shoots from the right block. And it's sent back by KD.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Leonard. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen outside. Durant with a screen on LeBron. Pippen the pass to KD. Good. 16 points for KD.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for this guy is just so unreal.
Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Hands the shot with nobody near him. And the Pistons lead by 9.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
The playmaking ability of James, his level of creativity in the pick and roll is simply phenomenal.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here is Durant. Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 19 points.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Pippen against James. Pass to Leonard. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant finds Pippen. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Curry with it. He's picked up by KD. Steph Curry, what a finish!
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. The Hawks trail by 8. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to James. Shoots over Pippen. And James with the basket on the assist by Leonard. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
To the paint, O'Neal. Good on the shot. And the Pistons lead by 8. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. James against Pippen. Outside, James. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. They get it again. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
43 seconds left in the game. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Wilt Chamberlain. Third personal. Team seconds. Shooting for Detroit. Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
James with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Another miss by James. To the inside. And Shaq with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shaq.
Hi, everybody. Time to get in. To it. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. And for Detroit, Kevin Durant is out there with James. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4 slot. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Outside Wembanyama. Leonard outside. James against Bryant. With the teardrop. James with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Pass to Curry. To the inside. Fades. And there's James on the assist by Curry.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And Atlanta has possession after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Leonard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
James against Leonard. Pass to Durant. Back to James. Uncovered. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Leonard on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
It's both from the stripe.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
James outside. That's tipped. Leonard outside. Some solid defense from James.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here is James. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Curry against Antetokounmpo. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A., the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Chamberlain following the score by Atlanta. Nice shot by Durant.
From way, way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Hawks trail by 3. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. .41 left to play in the first quarter.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so James will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry with it for three. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Outside Wembanyama. On the wing, Bryant. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, O'Neal. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
What a beautiful play. Giannis so mobile coming off the pick. And did I mention long?
Now Durant. James outside. Offline with a 3. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
James passes to Durant. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Count that bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Hawks on top, up 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. James, left side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And he sinks the second. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
B.A., I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Now here's Bryant. Check by James.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now, here is James. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo with the block. Bryant, a screen on Curry. Bryant, right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Bryant. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Curry. A deep 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Atlanta leading by 4. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Curry. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Durant way outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Bryant. 9 points in the game. 11 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Durant, stolen by Bryant. He goes up, and then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Durant finds James. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Hawks lead by 8. Bryant outside. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Curry. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here is James. 10 points for him. James, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry for 3. Out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Over Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Detroit.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Back to Bryant. The 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. James against Leonard. James outside. Got it off in time. And it goes!
They got that one.
Gets it! Wow!
That's before the buzzer right there.
Great job ending the quarter on a...
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Pistons with possession here. 11-point game on the court for the Hawks. Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That shot wide open.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Durant, pass to James. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. On the wing, Curry. The three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Bryant outside. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from James. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta leading by 6. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Bryant, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Out to Leonard. Wembanyama scanning the floor to the middle. Here's Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 16 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pistons trail by 6. Outside Durant. Pass to James. Poke loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
That free throw no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Pass to Durant. The 3, James. And that comes off the assist by Durant. He's got 15.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The shot by James, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league. He's not going anywhere.
Curry, that's good.
And James, another dime that gets dropped, someone that just loves involving his teammates.
Atlanta leading by 3. Antetokounmpo up top, guarded by Durant. Bryant against James. Bryant outside. 4 on the clock. Over James. The bank shot, no good. The Pistons have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Leonard against James. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Leonard passes to Bryant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Atlanta on top, leading by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Stephen Curry. Kevin Durant is out there with LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Curry's shot is off.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And stolen by Durant. Pass to James. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Bryant outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Pistons trail by 10. James passes to Durant. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Bryant. And rejected. Shot is good by Curry.
And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. James outside. Screen by Durant. From downtown, the rebound by Atlanta. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bryant finds Antetokounmpo. Outside Wembanyama. Fires for 3. The rebound by Detroit. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Durant, pass to James. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Moving it up. Here's Bryant. Good work defensively by James.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
That's good. And so Durant with the assist. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Bryant, a screen on Durant. Here's Bryant inside. James is there. And he gets it back. 5 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. Fires away from way outside. Durant pulls it in.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
The three, James. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Pistons trail by 6. Durant with it. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a hand on it.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. James, no good on the free throw. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Pass to James. Shoots over Bryant. The shot by James, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Antetokounmpo, Giannis, Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Detroit with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for the Hawks.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. No good there. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And they barely... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside...